we're going to get started in just a minute or two. We're going to get going in just a moment. Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing? All right. I was trying to quickly jot down a couple more trivia questions. For tonight, we are going to bust 4 more boxes for Breakers Club, which will put us right on pace to finish Breakers Club number 6 next Wednesday. So we'll have one more night of this. What I'm going to do is, for tonight, go through, we've got a box of 2022 Gypsy Queen. We have a box of 1994 Stadium Club Series 2. We have a 2001 Donruss box, and then we have a box of 1999 Pacific. So we've got a nice mix of boxes tonight. I also do have a few trivia questions that I managed to jot down quickly, and hopefully we'll get a couple more maybe from some of the cards that we opened tonight. So let's not waste too much time, and let's go in order from oldest to newest, I think, tonight. So we're going to start with this, our box of 1994 Stadium Club Series 2. This set, well, number one, I'm hoping that these cards are not totally bricked. That is always a danger with especially early 90s cards and shiny, kind of cards like Stadium Club in particular. I didn't read anything online that suggested that these were always stuck together or bricked, as often they're referred to, but I don't know. So I'm hoping for the best. We'll get all the packs out. That's a well marked up box, kind of ugly looking, and we're gonna get going. All right, Jordan tells me there was some bricking with his. Yeah, that's always the fear for these. So we get 12 super premium glossy cards per pack. Hopefully, like I said, not too bad on the bricking front, but let's see what we got. All right, and I do have some trivia. We'll get to that in a moment. We begin with Willie Blair, and the good news is at least the first card is not stuck to anything. I always think of this set as the ransom letter set. That one's not a good example, but like it just kind of looks like they cut out letters from like a newspaper, some magazines or something, and paste them together to make the team names. I don't know. That's what I've always thought of. We've got Mike Benjamin, some sort of, forget what that's called, but parallel. Raul Mondesi, Jim Abbott. Even back then, Stadium Club had some nice shots. We have a welcome to the red zone info card, basically packing material. Ruben Sierra for the A's. We have a Kevin Mitchell for the Reds, if I can flip it over. Joe Orsulek for the Mets. John Roper for the Reds. Bob Wickman as a Yankee. Randy Johnson as a Mariner. Pedro Estacio for the Dodgers. Oh, that looks like that just hurts the arm, doesn't it? And, oh, there's a nice one. Trevor Hoffman, Major League debut card. That's a beautiful frame shot. I really like this particular year of Stadium Club. This is one of those that has grown on me. I maybe didn't love it. Even when I was a kid, it was fine. But I don't know. The more I see of it, the more I like. I very well may try to track down a box of this for myself someday. We got Frank Thomas for the White Sox. Ooh, Deion Sanders. Ken Hill, Expos. Rod Correa for the Angels. Another info card. Darren Lewis, San Fran. Beautifully framed again. Checklist. Danny Jackson for the Phillies. Alvaro Espinoza, Indians. Bill Wirtz, Indians. Devin White, Blue Jays. Pat Listash, another great card. Look at that. For the Brewers. And David Cone for Kansas City. Going first, this is the last of the classic Stadium Club sets. 95 on, they get less collectible and more complex. Definitely fair. This is just a good old-fashioned set for the most part. I agree with that totally. I like some of the more modern Stadium Clubs, but they're definitely not. For a set that is focused, in theory, on great photography, you would think it would be a set collector's dream. And Topps just keeps screwing it up. Dan Peltier for Texas. We have Mike Trombley for Minnesota. Kevin Stocker, Major League debut Phillies. Another checklist. Another info card. Mike Mussina, Orioles, who is like sitting on blocks of ice. I've never seen that card before. And there's ice picks there on the edge right there. And there's like gloves down here, like cold weather gloves. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. That's cool. Another beauty. Chanho Park. Wow. Steve Reed for the Rockies. Andres Galarraga for the Rockies. The big cat. And behind him is Jerry DiPoto, Indians. We got Chad Kruger for Detroit. The one thing I don't like is there's no mention of the team name on these. Mets, Jeff Kent, and Salomon Torres for the Giants. The pack says odds of receiving a 94 Bowman baseball preview are 1 in 24. Odds of receiving a first day issue are 1 in 24. And odds of receiving a Dugout Dirt comic card are 1 in 6. So not a whole lot on the insert front. Just focus on the base cards. And honestly, that's all we need. Beautiful set. Ed Sprague, Toronto. Brett Main for the Royals. Chip Hale, Twins. Got Rod Beck. Pretty classic, well-known card there, I think. Another info card. Curtis Laskanik, Rockies. Greg Harris, Red Sox. Alan Trammell, Tigers. Dean Palmer, Rangers. Gary Gaetti, Royals. We've got Brad Ausmus for San Diego. Yes. Willie Wilson, Cubs, and Scott Lighty, never heard of him, for the A's. So for tonight's trivia, what I have done, at least to start with, depending on how long this takes, I very well may run out, but at least to start with, we'll see how it goes. I have picked Major League Baseball players from throughout history and come up with clues for them. And I figure I'll give the clues one at a time. And every time after I give a clue, everyone in the room is welcome to give a guess. And then if no one gets it with those guesses, then I'll give a second clue, and then you can guess again. So you can only make one guess per clue, but you may make multiple guesses, one for each clue that I give. So I'll have a series of clues for each of the players. And did something like this a while ago with baseball cards, and it went pretty well. So I'm going to try it with baseball players this time, because there really are only so many famous cards that I could choose from. Greg Myers, Angels. Kevin Rogers, Giants. Geronimo Pena. That's kind of a interesting, like, turn in a double play, like the Flash. Excuse me, Geronimo Pena for St. Louis. We've got Mark Grace for the Cubbies. Another dugout card, info card. Larry Walker for the Expos. It's an awesome looking card there too. Danny Tartabull. Nice framing there. Brian Coling for the Reds. Scott Lilliquist, Cleveland. Jayhawk Owens for the Rockies. Milt Thompson, Phillies. Kim Bautiste, Phillies. And Terry Steinbach for the Athletics. So I'm going to give the first clue to our player in just a moment. Let's get through a couple more packs here. Give a chance for maybe one or two more people to make it into the room, but we'll see. And we'll have, I have sort of refreshed my pack pages, my card pages for prizes, and then also a chance to win packs again tonight. Dave Winfield, beautiful Dave Winfield card. We've got Matt Turner for the Marlins. Joe Carter, Blue Jays. Rick Aguilera for the Twins. Oh, there's our first, I believe this is our, yeah, that's our first comic card. It's a good one. Ken Griffey Jr., the Mariners. And in the front, the foil name. All the comics, I believe, have the foil name on them. But there's the back. That's sweet. I like the front and the back of that card. Very nice. We'll put that up here. I'll sleeve that probably. Joe Orslek, Mets. Another Met, Ryan Thompson. It's kind of a cool shot. John Roper for the Reds. Candy Maldonado, Indians. Andre Dawson, Red Sox. Kent Merker, Braves. Ed Sprague, Blue Jays. And Jeff Fassaro for the Expos. All right. So, after this pack, I'll give the first clue to our first baseball player. Jeff Kent, Braves. Kenny Rogers for the Rangers. Wade Boggs, Yankees. Orlando Merced, Pirates. Another ad card, another checklist card. Troy O'Leary, Brewers. Alvaro Espinoza, Indians. Dave Stewart, doing some stretching there in the spring training facility. Hilly Hathaway. Never heard of Hilly Hathaway. Rafael Belliard for the Braves. Mike Benjamin for the Giants. And the ageless one, Jamie Moyer for the Orioles. I don't think I remember him being an Oriole. All right, let me get some of these base cards out of the way. This stack is already growing quite tall. All right, so we're going to start with some trivia. There aren't very many of you in the room tonight. I know Jordan's here, so Jordan, you got a good shot at this one. Clue number 1. This player won multiple Gold Gloves. I'm going to start pretty vague. Of course, there are many players in Major League Baseball that have won multiple Gold Gloves. So that doesn't necessarily help a lot, but you can take a stab at it. And then I'll give a second clue here in a moment. Jordan says Ozzie Smith. Good guess. Not Ozzie. I'll open a couple packs. I'll give another. Give people a chance. They're also in the room. Jose Valentin for the Brewers. We've got a Barry Bonds. NL West home run leader. Subset, I guess. Yep. Card 532. Kind of cool. Eric Hillman for the Mets. Rich Batchelor for the Cardinals. Another info card. Chan-Ho Park for the Dodgers. ML debut. Robin Ventura, White Sox. Andres Galarraga, Rockies. Thomas Howard, Reds. Joe Bover, Detroit. Mark Lemke, Braves. Wade Boggs, Yankees. Jim Leyritz, Yankees. All right, so my first clue for a mystery player was a multiple Gold Glove winner. It is not Ozzie Smith, was the first guess. I'll open this pack and I'll give you clue number 2, which might be enough. We'll see. Darryl Kyle, Astros. Willie Blair, Rockies. Will Cordero, Expos. John Valentin for, oh, we didn't get one of those silver cards in here. Who's he play for? Boston. John Franco, Mets. Dean Palmer, Rangers. Jose Bautista, Cubs. Greg Harris, Boston. Oh, we got our first day issue. Chuck Knobloch for the Twins. Very nice. Those are very rare, 1 per box. I think that's what we said. First day issue parallel. Set that up here. Rondell White for Expos. Bill Pacoda, Braves. Oh, we did get one. It's just at the back. Pat Borders for the Blue Jays. And Pedro Estacio for the Dodgers. All right, so clue number 1 was a multiple Gold Glove winner. Clue number 2. This is a pitcher who only pitched for American League teams. A pitcher who only pitched for American League teams. Also a multiple Gold Glove winner. Ken Caminiti, Astros. Blas Minor, Pirates. Kim Bautiste, Phillies. Todd Zeile, Cardinals. Their info card. Danny Tartable. We've got Rene Arocha for the Cardinals. Derek Lilliquist, Cleveland. Kevin Appier, Royals. Bob Wickman, Yankees. Darryl Strawberry for the Dodgers. Brett Maine, Royals. And Mike Stanley for the Yanks. So my 2 clues, multiple Gold Glove winner and a pitcher who only pitched for American League teams. Mark Davis, Padres. Brian Harvey, Marlins. Miguel Jimenez, Athletics. Tim Hewlett, Giants. Another info card. Ryan Thompson, Mets. Mike Mussina, Orioles with his ice blocks. Candy Maldonado, Indians. David Hulsey, Rangers. Bill Wirtz, Indians. Ron Darling, A's. John Kruk, Phillies. And Frank Castillo, Cubs. Welcome to make a new guess, Jordan. Guess once per clue. Anyone else watching can also guess whether you're actually in the break or not. If you happen to win and you're not in the break, meaning I don't have contact information for you, you'll need to send me an email, but we'll deal with that later. Chuck Knobloch, Twins. Dwayne Ward. Blue Jays, Scott Radinsky. White Sox, Angels get Mark Langston. Another info card. Troy O'Leary for the Brewers. Curtis Laskanik, Rockies. There's Dave Stewart again. Guillermo Velasquez, Padres. Jerry DiPoto, Indians. Shane Mack, Twins. Matt Turner, Marlins. Raul Cormier for the Cardinals, where they have fun, get ahead, something or other shirt. That's half the box. Mark Burley was a good guess, but not correct. Jordan comes back with Mike Mussina, which is correct. My unwritten clue number 6 for Mussina was going to be, we opened him in this box multiple times. Roger Sulkhead. Let me write this down real quick. Yeah, Ben, we just got it. It was Mike Mussina, but the first clue was multiple Gold Glove winner, and the second clue was a pitcher who only pitched for American League teams. And that's all it took for someone to get it. Very impressive. I'll share my other clues for you, and since I wrote them in just a moment. Roger Sulkhead for the Mariners. We've got Matt Williams, Giants. Kevin Young, posing by the bat rack for the Pirates. Joe Carter. We have a welcome to the Red Zone info card. Joe Hesketh, Boston. The White Sox get Ozzie Guillen. Oral Hershiser is, for some reason, I don't know what's happening here, putting turf down on top of a Pirate's head. You explain to me what's happening there. No idea. Cal Ripken. I don't think I've seen that card before. Mike Munoz for the Rockies. Jeff McKnight, Mets. Terry Pendleton, Braves. And Pete Shurik for the Mets. My next clue was going to be that he went to Stanford. Clue 4 was going to be that Mussina won 15 or more games in a season 11 times. And then if no one got it by then, clue 5 was going to give it away. Nickname Moose. Mark McGuire, A's. Bob Welch, also for the A's. Woody Williams for Toronto, yes. Scott Livingston, Tigers, another info card. We got Brian McRae for the Royals. Ruben Sierra for the A's. Ryan Bowen for the Marlins. Kevin Mitchell for the Reds. Mike Henneman, Detroit. Tony Tarasco, Braves. Edgar Martinez, Seattle. And Chris Hammond for the Fish. Jordan says on that oral card, he's bearing the competition. Quite literally, I'm not sure what was happening in that photo. Tito Navarro for the Mets. Derek Bell is our shiny. I should know the name of that, but I don't. I'll call it shiny. Carlos Quintana, Red Sox. Greg Jeffries. We've got a Javier Lopez preview card. This is the Bowman preview box hit. Going to the Braves. Not a bad looking Bowman card. Is that what 94 Bowman looks like? It's not bad. I don't like Bowman generally, but that was pretty nice. Jeff Conine, Fish. Darren Lewis for the Giants. Tony Castillo, Blue Jays. Danny Jackson, Phillies. Eric Plattenberg, Mariners. Mike Morgan, Cubs. I didn't show the front. There you go. Mike Timlin, Blue Jays. And Gene Harris for San Diego. Golden Rainbow. Thank you, Ben. I knew that I knew the name at one point, but my memory being what it is, completely forgot the name. Mike Stanton for the Braves. There's our Golden Rainbow. Willie Wilson for the Cubs. Omar Olivares, Cardinals. Al Osuna, Astros. Another ad card. Craig Biggio, Astros. There's Mike Mussina for, I believe, the third time. the star of the box, and always. Jeff Reed, Giants. Steve Reed, Rockies. John Smiley, Reds. Mike Hinton, Yankees. Mike Hutton, excuse me. Chuck Knobloch for the Twins. Scott Cooper, Red Sox. All right. Next up, John Kruk, Phillies. Joe McGreen for the Angels. Hey, there's my boy, Barry Larkin. I have that card, but I don't have the Golden Rainbow, I don't think. So that'd be a nice pull. Billy Brewer, Royals. I'm also quite sure I don't have the first day issue, but that's not going to happen. David Justice, Braves. Curtis Laskanik, Rockies. Matt Whiteside, Rangers. Alan Trammell, Tigers. Joe Bover, Tigers. Kurt Reuter, Expos. Chris Hoyles, Orioles. Dave Fleming, Mariners. And one more pack for this, and then we'll be down to a final stack from the first box. And then you might have missed it, but we're going to be doing 4 boxes tonight. This is just box number 1. Carl Willis, Twins. We've got Lance Blankenship, Rainbow, Golden Rainbow. Ken Griffey Jr. Aristides Destrati for the Fish. Those glasses must have been hot style then. We've got the Bonds Market. Barry Bonds comic card. That's kind of cool too. Front of his card. Ozzie Guillen for Chicago White Sox. Larry Walker, we've seen him already for the Expos. Cal Ripken we've seen for the Orioles. Brian Coling for the Reds. John Valentine, Red Sox. Mo Vaughn, Red Sox. Darren Dalton, Phillies. And Jeff King for the Pirates. All right, let me move this stack out of the way. Next pack. Tim Spear for the Expos. Dave Nilsson is our Golden Rainbow for the Brewers. We have a quick start John Kruk for the Phillies. Not sure anything about John Kruk and quick start makes sense, but okay. Mike Devereaux, Orioles, another ad card. Quick start Roger Clemens. We've got Lloyd McClendon for the Pirates. Billy Ripken for the Rangers. Tom Browning for the Reds. Kevin Apier, Royals. Ruben Sierra, Athletics. Rael Cormier, Cardinals. And Kevin Brown for the Rangers. Next pack. Torey Lovullo for the Angels. A lot of guys I've never heard of in this box. Hey, there's a nice Edgar Martinez Golden Rainbow for the Seattle Mariners. Bill Swift, Giants. Corey Snyder, Dodgers. Ad card. Bob Natal, Marlins. Tim Raines, White Sox. Dan Pasqua, White Sox. Tony Gwynn, Padres. Every which way. There's Oral again. We'll get to him in a moment. Billy Joyner, Royals. Joe Hesketh, Boston. There's Oral bearing the competition. As Jordan said. Come on, focus for me. As good as we're going to get, I guess. Even my camera doesn't understand what's happening. And David Holsey for the Rangers. Hey, Mark. Good evening. Welcome. Ray Langford, Cardinals. Ryan Sandberg, Golden Rainbow for the Cubs. That's a nice one. Jeremy Hernandez, Indians. Ozzie Smith, Cardinals. We've got another info card. Kenny Lofton, Indians. Brian McRae, Royals. Wes Chamberlain for the Phillies. Ryan Bowen, Marlins. Padres get Guillermo Velasquez. Brett Saberhagen for the Mets, Chris Donnells for the Astros, Craig Paquette for the A's. We'll do another trivia player once we start our next box, since we're almost done with this one. We'll just wait till the next box. Give you a chance for more prizes. Mike Ignatiak, Brewers. Mike Devereaux for the Orioles is our Golden Rainbow. Rod Bolton, White Sox. Dave Nilsson, Brewers. Ad card, Andy Ashby for San Diego. Jeff Conine, Marlins. And stuck to the back of him is Lou Frazier for the Expos. There's the Conine. Tony Castillo, Blue Jays. Hal Morris for the Reds. John Wetland, Red Sox. Eric Papas, eating something, for the Cardinals. And Lou Whitaker for the Tigers. 2 packs left. Next up will be our box of Pacific. Brett Barbary for the Marlins. Our Golden Rainbow, I believe, is going to be Chris Hoyles. If I can flip it over. Yep, there it is. Mark Newfield, Mariners. Ricky Bones, Brewers. Hey, there's another comic. Tim Salmon, the Salmon Run. That's pretty sweet, too. I like those comic cards for the Angels. Paul Molitor and Dave Winfield, the Tale of Two Players. I'll be randomized between those two teams. Felix Jose, Royals. Craig Biggio, Astros. Jeff Reed, Giants. Tony Longmire for the Phillies. Randy Tomlin, Pirates. Travis Fryman for Detroit. And Jose Offerman for the Dodgers. One more pack. And then it's on to Pacific. Get your thinking caps on, because I will have player number 2 as well. Tom Glavine. Our final Golden Rainbow is Rafael Bornegal for the Dodgers. JT Snow, Angels. Mike Galago, Yankees. Another ad card. Billy Ripken again for the Rangers. We have David Justice. Tom Browning. Mike Whiteside for the Rangers. Tim Worrell, Padres. And our final 3 cards, Joe Girardi, Kurt Schilling for the Phillies, and Dave Madigan for the Marlins. So that does it for the box of Stadium Club. We got a nice stack of the Golden Rainbows and our hits of the box, if you will. Tim Salmon comic card. The Barry Bonds comic card. Javier Lopez box hit, the Bowman preview. Chuck Knobloch's box hit, first day issue parallel, and the Ken Griffey Jr. comic card. So those were our hits. We got a bunch of ads and checklists as well. I'll just use those as packing material. All right. Let me move this out of the way, and we'll get to box number 2. All right, box number 2 is a box of Pacific. I know many of you, myself included, love Pacific. This being the 1999 set. I've actually completed this set. I think I have it completed. I might be missing 1 or 2 cards, but it's I remember. I've been trying to trade for them on trading card database. I think I'm done. Excuse me, had to get some water. I think I'm done with it. If I'm not, I'm very close. All right, let's take these out. There's your empty box. Now there's your empty box. Stupid styrofoam. Okay. So, to reiterate the sort of mini contest I have going on while I open packs, for tonight, I have picked a few players. Unfortunately, not that many, but a few that I wrote some clues for. And I will give a clue for the player. And then once I give the clue, anyone in the room is welcome to give a guess. If nobody gets it, well, if someone gets it, the first person on my list that gets it will be the next entrant into our prize giveaway at the end tonight. And if nobody gets it, then I'll give a second clue, and then you can make another guess. So you can only make one guess per clue, but every time I give a clue, you can make a new guess. And I'll, of course, tell you if you're correct or not. So get ready, because we'll do player number 2 here in just a couple packs. Mark McLemore for the Rangers. Arthur Rhodes, Orioles. Bernard Gilkey, Diamondbacks. The Pacific set is no frills, no border, but look at that glorious team logo right in the front. Will make pack sorting so easy. It's also on the back. I find that a little bit harder to see. The backs are nice. They're fine. But yeah, very nice to sort at least. Mike Lansing, Rockies. Eric Young, Dodgers. Ray Ordonez, Mets. Kent Marker, Cardinals. Mariano Rivera, Yankees. JT Snow, Giants. And Edgar Clemente for the Rockies. I like this set. Let me open up my want list quick. I can't remember if I actually got. I know I was like down to like final 5 cards for a long time. I actually finished this one. I'm missing one more card, one more base card. Whoever card 296 is. Which I don't know. Don't have a checklist in front of me. That's the only card I'm missing. Maybe it's from one of the teams that wasn't claimed. That'd be cool. Mike Cameron, White Sox. Jose Guillen, Pirates. Reggie Sanders, Reds. Bobby Jones, Rockies. Ryan Miner, Orioles. Greg McMichael, Mets. Mike Kelly, Rays. Woody Williams, Blue Jays. Joe Carter, Giants. And Tim Salmon for the Angels. There's also team checklists. They're seeded 2 and 37 packs, so we should get 1 in this box. They're quite hard to get, as you can tell. But I am also collecting that insert set. That one I'm missing a fair number of cards from still. Royce Clayton for the Rangers. We have a blue parallel. I do believe that is what I'm seeing here. This is I think this is the retail one. Maybe not. Platinum blue, 1 in 73 packs, I think. Although, to be honest, I thought they were numbered. Do not see that that's numbered anywhere. Maybe it's the next year they numbered them. JD Drew, though, definitely blue. Kareem Garcia, Diamondbacks. Jason Bates, Rockies. Eric Karros, Dodgers. John Olerud, Mets. Juan Acevedo, Cardinals. Diamondbacks get Andy Bennis. Kirk Ruder, Giants. Jason Giambi, Royals. This is kind of a like Pacific doing a practice run for like a stadium club set. Like you've got the full bleed photos. There's no borders, pretty clean. The images are nice. They're not as good or as creative as Stadium Club, but I do like them. We've got Turner Ward for the Pirates. I've got, here's one of those team checklist cards I was talking about. I really like this set. I love the holographic foil they used on it. So this is obviously for the Angels. There's one for each team, and then on the back it gives you a full checklist for that particular team. I also like that touch. So very nice for the Angels. I don't know which one of those I still need, but the Angels were claimed, so it doesn't really matter. Dimitri Young, Reds. John Thompson, Rockies. Alex Cora, Dodgers. Alex Arias, Phillies. Randy Wynn, Rays. Jeff Reed, Rockies. Rob Nen, Giants. And Gary Bennett for the Phillies. All right, let's get to our second player trivia, shall we? So, I will give clues. Trying to decide. Okay, so my first clue. This might, I don't know. This potentially is enough for someone to get it. We'll see. All right, so clue number 1 for the second player is this player played for one team 4 different times. So like 4 different stints with that particular team. Yamil Benitez, Diamondbacks. Mike Stanley, Red Sox. Mark Kotze, Marlins. Darren Dreifert, Dodgers. Eric Chavez, Athletics. Bobby Jones, Mets. Kiervio Veras, Padres. Mike Soroka, White Sox. Mike Piazza, Mets. And Danny Clyburn for the Orioles. Ricky Henderson is correct. Jordan just beat out Michael on my list, which again is the only thing I can go by. You two came in neck and neck very fast. Clue number 2 was going to be played for another team twice. So he played for the A's on 4 different occasions and the Padres twice. So we got Robin Ventura. Oh, we've got another one of those blue ones. Mark McGuire for the Cardinals. That's pretty nice. Cardinals get 2 blue ones, it looks like. Mike Remlinger, Reds. Bobby Hughes, Brewers. Russ Johnson, Astros. Edgardo Alfonso, Mets. Wilson Alvarez, Rays. Juan Gonzalez, Rangers. J.D. Drew, Cardinals. Frank Thomas, White Sox. Clue number 3 for him was going to be, and I didn't know this. I just knew it was probably too easy, but I didn't realize that this was a thing. Ricky Henderson holds the record for the most consecutive seasons with at least 1 home run. So there's some extra bonus trivia for you. Aaron Seeley, Rangers. Kerry Wood, Cubs. Eduardo Perez, Reds. Dave Nilsson, Brewers. Jeff Shaw, Dodgers. Mark Portugal, Phillies. We have Aaron Ledesma, Rays. Will Clark, Rangers. Tony Gwynn, Padres. And Jim Thome, Indians. I have one more player trivia, but then we'll do some extra bonus trivia in as well. So I'll get some more entries into our prizes at the end tonight. John Wetland, Rangers. Jose Hernandez, Cubs. David DeLucci, Diamondbacks. Jeff Jenkins, Brewers. Mark Grudzelanek, Dodgers. Rico Bronya, Phillies. Paul Sorrento, Devil Rays. Francisco Cordova, Pirates. Ray Sanchez, Giants. And Fernando Siganal for the Expos. Rusty Greer, Rangers. Pedro Valdez, Cubs. Dwight Gooden, Indians. Jamie Wright, Rockies. Ron Coomer, Twins. Wendell McGee Jr., Phillies. Delino DeShields, Cardinals. Brett Tomko, Reds. Andres Galarraga, Braves. Russ Johnson, Astros. All right, let's do the last player one that I have prepared for us while we're doing this box. We've got Darren Fletcher for the Blue Jays. Oh, we've got a Diamond Dynagon insert. Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. A very nice Ripken. And those Diamond Dynagons are 4 in 37 packs. I love how Pacific did their pack odds. Omar Vizquel, Indians. Mike Hampton, Astros. Denny Hawking, Twins. David Cone, Yankees. Another Yankee, Deki Arabu. Tom Gordon, Red Sox. Ben Grieve, A's. And Vinny Castilla for the Rockies. Yeah, I like those Diamond Dynagons. I didn't try to collect them from this year. I just went after the team checklist. But I do like them. Felipe Crespo, I don't know him, for the Blue Jays. John Smoltz, Braves. Frank Catalanato, Tigers. Bill Spears, Astros. Matt Lawton, Twins. Tino Martinez for the Yankees. Mike Lowell, Yankees. Nomar Garciaparra, Red Sox. Wade Boggs, Rays. And Jeff Bagwell, Astros. All right, let me get these cards out of here. Let's do our last player, and then we'll have some extra bonus trivia. But not player, because I don't have enough. Didn't make up more than 3 players for tonight. It took me a lot longer to come up with than I was expecting. Ricardo Rincon, Pirates. Michael Tucker, Braves. Juan Encarnacion, Tigers. Tim Belcher, Royals. Tom Evans, Blue Jays. Steve Klein, Expos. Dan Wilson, Mariners. Tim Wakefield, Red Sox. Roger Clemens, Blue Jays. And there's nice Derek Jeter for the Yankees. All right. Next player. Are you ready? Clue number 1. This player began his professional career as a shortstop, but he couldn't range to his right particularly well, and so he had to switch positions. Roberto Kelly, Rangers. Darren Bragg, Red Sox. Indians, Mike Jackson. Doug Henry, Astros. Placido Polanco, Cardinals. Gary Bennett, Phillies. Fernando Tatis, Cardinals. Joey Cora, Indians. Ryan Klesko, Braves. Mike Lowell, Yankees. Again, your first clue. This player began his professional career as a shortstop, but he couldn't range to his right particularly well, and so he had to change positions. Is not Mantle. Good guess, though. Mike Caruso, White Sox. Dennis Eckersley, Red Sox. Eddie Townsend, Reds. Jose Valentin, Brewers. Hey, there's Ricky Henderson for the A's. FP Santangelo for the Expos. Rolando Araujo, Rays. Tom Goodwin, Rangers. Mark McGuire for the Cardinals. And Juan Gonzalez for the Rangers. People a chance to guess on that one. I'll read the second clue in a moment. Jeff Abbott, White Sox. Brady Anderson, Orioles. Scott Carl, Brewers. Mike Matheny, Brewers. Ryan Christensen, Athletics. Brad Fulmer, Expos. Steve Finley, Padres. Jason Dixon, Angels. Scott Rowland, Phillies. And Bruce Chen for the Braves. Do one more pack here, and then we'll add another clue to the mix. So if you want to make your first guess, get it in. Magglio Ordonez, White Sox. Scott Erickson, Orioles. Chris Steins, Reds. Darryl Kyle, Rockies. Charles Johnson, Dodgers. Turk Wendell, Mets. Dave Martinez, Rays. Tim Raines, Yankees. There's another Derek Jeter, Yankees. There's headshot variations. So like the Manny's a headshot, and then there's like an action for some of the stars. Not every player, but some of the stars. All right, I don't see any other guesses yet. That was a tough opening clue. Clue number 2. This player has over 300 career homers. We got Matt Williams for the Diamondbacks. We've got another one of those Diamond Dynagons, this time going to the Braves. Greg Maddux. Alex Gonzalez, Marlins. Hal Morris, Royals. Kenny Rogers, Athletics. Terry Jones, for the Expos. Chris Gomez, Padres. Carl Pavano, Expos. Moises Alou, Astros. And Andres Galarraga for the Braves. Clue number 2, this player has over 300 career homers. Brian Anderson, Diamondbacks. George Lombard, Braves. Dave Burba, Indians. Curtis Goodwin, Rockies. Terry Steinbach, Twins. Doug Glanville, Phillies. Eli Moreno, Cardinals. Pedro Stasio, Rockies. Chipper Jones, Braves. And Eric Chavez, Athletics. Chipper Jones is another good guess. Not the player I am thinking of, though, but does fit the clues. Alex Gonzalez, Blue Jays. Tony Womack, Pirates. Richie Sexson, Indians. Sean Berry, Astros. Bob Tewksbury, Twins. Jeremy Giambi, Royals. Orlando Hernandez, Yankees. David Justice, Indians. Roberto Alomar, Orioles. Todd Helton, Rockies. Scott Rowland, another good guess. Also not correct. Omer Dahl, Diamondbacks. Mike Bordick, Orioles. Raul Casanova, Tigers. Ricky Gutierrez, Astros. Marty Cordova, Twins. Jorge Posada, Yankees. Bill Mueller, Giants. Bartolo Colon, Indians. Jim Edmonds, Angels. Moises Alou, Astros. All right, clue. I'm going to see more guesses coming in. Clue number 3. Clue number 3. Clue number 3 is this player spent his entire career with the same team. Freddie Garcia, Pirates. Hey, another Diamond Dynagon. Big hurt, Frank Thomas for the White Sox. Chimera Barty, Tigers. Kevin Napier, Royals. Brian McRae, Mets. Dustin Hermanson, Expos. Makoto Suzuki, Mariners. Charles Nagy, Indians. Pudge Rodriguez for the Rangers. There you go, Ben. Pudge sighting. And Barry Bonds for the Giants. Jordan with George Brett. Jordan is 3 for 3 on this. George Brett is correct. I am impressed, sir. The next clue, which I could not verify, so I was saving it, but I really liked it, is that he was credited with coining the phrase the Mendoza line. That's what I read. Hey, I got one that Ben needed. Excellent. So yes, George Brett was correct. Jay Bell, Diamondbacks. Steve Avery, Red Sox. Geronimo Baroa, Tigers. Mike Sweeney, Royals. Edgar Clement, Rockies. Craig Wilson, White Sox. Carlos Guillen, Mariners. Craig Counsell, Marlins. Jim Thome, Indians. And, oh, there's a nice Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. Don't feel bad, Jordan. Who knows? There might be something you want. We'll get some more trivia. I don't need more players lined up. I only did 3 of those, but I'll get some more trivia here in a moment. After this box, Garrett Anderson, Angels. John Valentine, Red Sox. Ryan Jackson, Marlins. Johnny Damon, Royals. AJ Hinch, Athletics. Jose Vidro, Expos. Joey Hamilton, Padres. John Cangelosi, Marlins. Moises Alou, Astros. And there's Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. And our last pack of Pacific contains John Burkett for the Rangers. Dennis Martinez, Braves. Chuck McElroy for the Rockies. Might have been one behind this guy. Hold on. Yep, there was. Brett Boone for the Reds. There you go. Chuck McElroy for the Rockies. Chan-Ho Park, Dodgers. John Franco, Mets. Quinton McCracken, Rays. Jeff Fassaro, Mariners. And a final couple of cards. Bernie Williams for the Yankees. And Jose Canseco for the Blue Jays. So we ended up with, what do we end up with? 3 of the Diamond Diagons. Thomas, Maddox, and Ripken. We had 2 of the blue parallels, both going to the Cardinals, McGuire and JD Drew. And then we had 1 of the checklist, team checklist cards, Darren Erstad for the Angels. Let me move this out of the way. And let me see if I can't quickly pull up my other trivia questions that I had. Where did I save my list? Okay. Okay, here we go. Next box. This is box number 3 of 4, 2001 Donruss. This one I hope is a good box. This was quite expensive, I believe. Although someone could correct me that this may have Ichiro and Pujols. Would that be why that was so pricey? I don't know. I should know these things. But I tend not to look at the checklists very well, or oftentimes at all, when I go to pick out boxes. I just try to get something that I haven't done before. So in here we have a whole bunch of packs. We also have a Beckett graded Donruss buyback card, some of which are autographed. That's what it says right here, and I can see it. I don't know if you can make it out yet, but I can. So we'll start with that. Ours is not autographed, but there you go. For the Yankees, a super valuable 1990 Donruss card of Bernie Williams, 7.5 graded. I'm laughing because that's ridiculous. That's just a ridiculous thing to do. It's just a 1990 Donruss card that's been slabbed. I don't know. I don't really get it. Well, Jordan's going to take it. He had the Yankees, and Ben says it's cool. So maybe it's just not for me. I'm glad it went to someone. I'm glad it went to a claim team. Let me put it that way. All right. So the rest of the box, I always show the empty box. There's a checklist in here if I can get it out. There's your checklist. And then here's your empty box with a little divider thing. So let me throw out the divider. And let me put the box aside. All right. So we should have 5 cards per pack. We have a whole bunch of cool stuff possible here. We've got Diamond King and rookie reprints. We've got Elites series, which are fairly rare. We've got jerseys and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully, all right, it's Bernie Williams rookie card. So all right, I guess that makes some sense. I'll give it to you, Jordan. Here we go with our first pack. 2001 Donruss. We'll throw some trivia in here as we go too. See if anyone can beat Jordan to the punch. So this was a surprise. I've never opened this product before. First of all, there's an extra pack in here that was stuck. So I opened up the first pack. Inside there, we get a second pack, a 1998 retroactive pack, which has 1 card in it. So we'll open that next. But for our first pack, we have Frank Thomas, the 20th anniversary stamp on it for the White Sox. For the Pirates, Brian Giles. Here's what the back looks like. These are foreign to me. Vladimir Guerrero, Expos. We have a long ball leaders, Barry Bonds, Giants. You can see on the foil board that is numbered 522 out of 1,000. That's pretty nice for the Giants. And Miguel Tejada for the A's. Let's sleeve this. Yes, the color coordinated borders are beautiful. This set would look pretty sweet in a binder. And inside our retroactive pack, it says each pack contains a special 1999 Donruss Lost Years card. Collect the complete 100 card set, including 20 rookies sequentially numbered to 1,999. Look for sequentially numbered stat line parallels and 1999 Diamond King sequentially numbered 2500 and Studio Series Diamond King parallels. So basically, look for more Donruss. And our 99 Donruss retroactive thingy is Vlad Guerrero. So completely different design. Pretty nice though for the Expos. It's kind of cool. Gimmicky, but still kind of cool. All right, pack number 2. Set that aside for the moment. We've got Brad Fulmer for the Blue Jays, Barry Larkin for the Reds. I don't even know if I have that card. It doesn't ring any bells to me. Jose Cruz Jr. for the Blue Jays. We've got a Reds fan club, Ken Griffey Jr. Looks like it's just part of the base set, but pretty cool. And Mo Vaughn for the Angels. And our retro card is going to the Cubs. This appears to be Kerry Woods. Kerry Woods going to the Cubbies. That would have been a good pull back then. I don't know why Kerry doesn't get much hobby love anymore. Carlos Beltran, Royals. Rafael Palmeiro, Rangers. Jose Canseco as an Angel. Another Angel, Adam Kennedy. Robin Ventura, Mets. And I do think that this pack within a pack is very wasteful. Eric Karros for the Dodgers. Mo Vaughn in the Hall of Great. That's fair. I agree. Luis Gonzalez, Diamondbacks. Eric Davis as a Giant. For the Pirates, Chris Benson, another Pirate. Jason Kendall, and Larry Walker for the Rockies. And our next is for the Orioles. Another probably Hall of Very Great player, Albert Bell. Let's do one more pack and then I'll throw another trivia question at you. Get some more entries for tonight. This pack begins with Andres Galarraga as a Ranger. John Green, Dodgers. Ken Caminiti, Rangers. The Rangers had all the retreads at that time, didn't they? We have a Barry Bonds production line. Power index of 1.128, whatever that means. For the Giants, that's numbered out of 1128. Apparently, that's a very good power index. 4th best, according to this list. Your number 801 out of 1128. So our second serially number Bonds. I'll sleeve that in a second. And Paul O'Neill for the Yankees. Yeah, Joey, Albert Bell, Tim Raines, Rock Raines. There's been a few players over the years that have changed their name. Boy, I mangled that pack trying to get John Olerud out carefully for the Mets. Let me sleeve this Bonds. 2 serially numbered Barry Bonds cards. You don't see that a lot in boxes, especially these days, since Bonds is, I don't know the license situation, but not so good. All right, let's do our next trivia question. Okay, here's your next trivia question. This is standard trivia now. So first person to correctly name the player wins entry number 4. What player threw 14 consecutive scoreless innings during All-Star competition? That's your question. Albert Bell, Orioles. Cal Ripken Jr., Orioles. Bartolo Colon, Indians. Freddie Garcia, Mariners. Carlos Lee, White Sox. And our throwback card is, ooh, it's a season stat line parallel of Cal Ripken Jr., number out of 163. Orioles getting some love. It's not Nolan Ryan. That was the first guess I see. It was not Bob Gibson. Second guess. Not Rivera. Third guess. Not Ferguson Jenkins. Not Tom Seaver. All great guesses. Not Vita Blue. It might be everyone in the room. So I'll give you can all take a second shot at it. No one got it in their first guess. Lance Berkman, Astros. Tony Armas Jr., Expos. Pat Burrell, Phillies. Paul Jeronko, White Sox. Rondell White, Cubs. Not Gaylord Perry, although these are all great guesses. Craig Biggio is our throwback card for Houston. Not Clemens. Jeff Cirillo, Rockies. Rick Ankiel, Cardinals. Matt Williams, Diamondbacks. For the Indians, Kenny Lofton. And there's our Salmon sighting, Tim Salmon for the Angels. A lot of good guesses. None correct, though, so far. And our throwback card was A-Rod for the Mariners. Some people racking their brains here. Or maybe racking Google. David Cone, Red Sox. Mark McGuire, Cardinals. Bernie Williams, Yankees. Jock Jones, Twins. And Jay Payton, Mets. It is old school. Not Guidry, not Johnson. Jason Giambi for the Athletics is our retro card. Definitely old school. Darren Erstad, Angels. Cliff Floyd, Marlins. Jeff Kent, Giants. There's a Diamond King, Paul Molitor from the, what is that, 88 Donruss design? Numbered out of 1988. There we go. That one I got. Paul Molitor for the Brewers. Numbered 1345, 1988. Ben Molina for the Angels. Not Lefty Grove. I'll see if I can't come up with a second piece of trivia for this player. I don't have one off the top of my head, but I bet I can get one. Not Koufax. Okay. This pitcher dueled not Spahn, but this pitcher dueled Warren Spahn in what is called the greatest game ever pitched. There's a second clue. It's not Warren Spahn, but it's the pitcher that dueled him. Oh, we have a parallel for the Cardinals, numbered out of 1999, 463 out of 1999. Marichal is correct. Mark. There's the, hard for me to multitask here. But yes, the greatest game ever played, which was a 1-0 game that went 16 innings where Spawn and Marshall both tossed 15-plus inning complete games. And it was a Willie Mays homer that made it 1-0. Mike Mussina, Yankees. Sean Casey, Reds. Andrew Jones, Braves. Mariano Rivera, Yankees. And Trot Nixon, Red Sox. I feel like I need a second host when I do the trivia. It's hard to do trivia and rip packs in a reasonable manner. Richie Sexton for the Indians was our throwback card there. Let me get back to that. All right. So, Mark, you have the 4th pick in tonight's prize draft. So stay tuned at the end of our next box. We have one more box to go. Ken Griffey Jr., Reds. Edgardo Alfonso, Mets. Derek Jeter, Yankees. We have a Alex Rodriguez for the Rangers. This is serially numbered out of 1,000. 422 out of 1,000 going to the Rangers. A-Rod. And JT Snow for the Giants. And let me sleeve this. Spawn is another guy that I feel like maybe doesn't get as much hobby love anymore as you would expect. And Marshall, for that matter. Hey, here's a 99 throwback. Ivan Rodriguez. Need that one, Ben? For the Rangers. These packs are kind of fun to open. It is so wasteful to have 2 sets of, pack within a pack foiled like that, but it's fun. Kevin Brown, Dodgers. Todd Helton, Rockies. Jermaine Clark, Tigers. John Olerud, Mariners. And Armas Ramirez for the Pirates. I'm doing all right for you tonight, Ben. And for the Indians, David Justice. Glad to pull some needed Pudge cards for you. Next up, Tim Hudson, A's. Luis Castillo, Marlins. Brady Anderson, Orioles. Kurt Schilling, Diamondbacks. Tino Martinez, Yankees. Jordan, you need that Tino? And our retro card is going to the Red Sox. Noma. Warren Spawn got a Bronze Star at the Battle of the Bulge. Did not know that. I'm much better as a trivia host than I am as a trivia answerer, I think. Chipper Jones, Braves. Ray Durham, White Sox. Roger Clemens, Yankees. Moises Alou, Astros. And Shannon Stewart for the Blue Jays. Our retro card is Orlando Hernandez for the Yankees. Let's see if I can't find another trivia question. All right, let's do this pack, and then I've got the next trivia question, which is a good one. Garrett Anderson, Angels. Harold Baines, White Sox. Johnny Damon, Athletics. Mark Quinn, Royals. Javi Lopez, Braves. And our retro card is going to, looks like the Indians. Yep, Jim Thome. All right, here's your next trivia for the next pick in our end of evening game. Who was the first African-American player inducted into the Hall of Fame who had not played in the Negro Leagues? First African-American player inducted into the Hall of Fame that did not play in the Negro Leagues. There's Ricky Henderson, Padres. Going back to our older trivia, you can see a little sign by down there at the bottom. Jim Thome, Indians. Jason Giambi, Athletics. John Smoltz, Braves. Brian Jordan, Braves. Oops, I didn't open the little mini pack. It's a Astro, Carl Everett. I think anyone claimed the Astros this time around, so probably nobody cares. Next pack. Freddie Garcia, Mariners. Moises Alou, Astros. JD Drew, Cardinals. Ryan Klesko, Padres. Fernando Tatis, Expos. And our bonus card is Ray Langford for the Cardinals. I'll repeat the trivia question in a second. Juan Encarnacion, Tigers. Sammy Sosa, Cubs. Fred McGriff, Rays. For the Cardinals, JD Drew. Andy Pettit for the Yankees. And for the Braves, somebody who doesn't want to come out of the pack, we have Andrew Jones for the Braves. All right, let me repeat that trivia question. So the question is, who was the first African-American player inducted into the Hall of Fame who had not played in the Negro Leagues? Hall of Famer did not play in the Negro Leagues. Blue Jays, Carlos Delgado, Terrence Long, A's, Nomar Garciaparra, Red Sox, Gabe Kapler, Rangers, and Jason Varitek, Red Sox. And our retro card is Roger Clemens of the Yankees. 4 more packs. These don't open nicely because the packs got like crimped with the second pack. Pretty annoying, some of them. Maggley Ordonez, White Sox. Tom Glavine, Braves. Rusty Greer, Rangers. Ruben Mateo, Rangers. Jose Vidro, Expos. And for the Orioles, Mike Mussina. 3 more. Have any guesses on this trivia question? Scott Rowland, Phillies. And another Pudge. This being the 2001 Donruss Pudge. If you need that one. Ben. Orlando Hernandez, Yankees. Eric Karros, Dodgers. David Wells, White Sox. And for the Indians, Roberto Alomar. 2 more packs here. I'll come up with a second clue in a moment. For the Reds, Pokey Reese. For the Indians, Roberto Alomar. Jeremy Burnitz, Brewers. We have a rated rookie, Ichiro Suzuki, Numero 2001. I believe that this is one of the chase cards from this set. And what makes this set so expensive, or this box so expensive? The short printed Ichiro rookie cards. I believe I'm correct about that. And if I am correct, then this is a great pull. Numbered 2001 right there. Going to Seattle. Oh, if Andy's still on. It is not McCovey, Michael. Andy was on a little bit ago. I don't know if Andy's still watching, but got yourself an Ichiro out of 2001. I will sleeve that real quick. Richard Hidalgo. And our retro card is Jim Edmonds for the Angels. Let me sleeve Mr. Ichiro, short print rookie. That's worth the box price right there. I'm actually tempted to see what those go for on eBay. All right, Mike Piazza, Mets. Gary Sheffield, Dodgers. Greg Maddux, Braves. Mike Sweeney, Royals. Kevin Millwood, Braves. And our final card, and then I'll come up with a second clue. Our final card for the Diamondbacks, Matt Williams. So I wasn't really sure if this box was going to be worth the cost. And I'm blanking on what the cost was, but I want to say it was a lot. And I know part of the reason it's a lot is because of this. You've got slabbed autographs. We didn't get an auto, but they exist. And then part of it is the Ichiro and Pujols mania, I do believe. And we did, right at the end, box hit. Probably the hit of the night, most likely. We have one more box, so who knows? The Ichiro of 2001. Go through the other parallels. We had the A-Rod out of 1,000. We had the Ankiel out of 1999. Paul Molitor out of 1988. Cal Ripken out of 163. Barry Bonds out of 1128. And the second Barry Bonds out of 1,000. So all told, we did pretty well. Not a bad box at all. Okay. Now I got to do a quick search here before we get to our last box. See if I can't come up with a second clue for this player. All right, let's this one's gonna give it away, but that's okay. Clue number 2 for this player is this player has the record for the most strikeouts in a World Series game as a pitcher. So, pitching strikeouts. And we are now going to rip into our final box of tonight. And this is our box of brand new, hot off the presses, 2022 Gypsy Queen. We should get 2 on-card autos per box. So let's pull out our packs. We started with the early 90s. We went to the late 90s. We did early 2000s. There's your empty box. There's the number if you want to be able to track it somehow. Now we're to brand new. All right. So, final box for tonight. Good luck. Bob Gibson is correct. Ben Morris. Ben Morris, you got it. You are our 5th selector for today. Gibson was correct. Mark came in a little late. I got Ben Morris first on my screen at least. All right, Gypsy Queen time. Oh boy, these are hard to read. Camera doesn't even want to like pick it up. Can't read that all on the camera, I don't think, but that's Ryu for the Blue Jays. Cronenworth for the Padres. Ramirez, Indians. Stroman, Cubs. Jeffers for the Twins. Mondesi for the Royals. Wong for the Red Sox. And Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. Next pack. Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Casey Mize, Tigers. Carlos Correa, Astros. We got Lowe for the Rays. Castro for the Pirates. Walsh for the Angels. Soraka for the Braves. And Apostle for the Rangers. Again, we should get 2 on-card autos in the box. Mountcastle, Baltimore. Williams, Phillies. Beer, Arizona. Manning, Detroit. Another Detroit, Castro. We have for the Rays, Brujon, rookie, numbered out at 250. The blue parallel. Hey, have a good night, Mark. 170 out of 250. Mark, if you give me a number between 1 and 9, that can be your prize for later. I can add it to a stack for you if you want. Jay Choi, Rays. Rafael Devers, Red Sox. Next up, Alcantara, Marlins. DeGrom, Mets. DeJong, Cardinals. Chisholm, Marlins. There's our first auto This is Geraldo Perdomo, blue parallel, numbered 134 out of 150. All right, Mark is going to take number 7, so that'll be Mark's. We'll get back to that later. You can watch the end of the video, Mark, tomorrow. See what you got. Geraldo Perdomo for the Diamondbacks is our first auto. That's a blue parallel, though. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Kramer for the Orioles, Espinal for the Blue Jays, and Nolan for the Phillies. And I do recognize it is getting late, so I will try to not spend too long on this particular box. All right. We've got Zach Greinke, Houston. We've got Lopez for the Reds, Sano for the Twins, Myers for the Padres. We've got a See the Future die cut. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. That's what Gypsy Queen should have, stuff like that. Dylan Carlson for the Cardinals. I like that. Bote for the Cubs, Haniger for the Mariners, and McCutchen as a Philly. We've got Cabrian Hayes for the Pirates, DJ LeMahieu, Yankees, Tatis Jr., Padres, Zerpa for the Royals. For the Pirates, we have Reynolds. We have a Gypsy Queen gem, Tim Anderson of the White Sox. Kind of a mini type card. Got the Cancer Pearl. I guess it's Gems of the Zodiac. Did I know that the Zodiac had gems? I did not. Plesac, Indians, and Mancini for Baltimore. But it's a cool card. And if I were to collect 2022 Gypsy Queen, which I am not, but if I were to, I probably would collect this set because I like it. I like the design. I'd like to see another one. May for the Dodgers, Bregman, Houston, Young, Washington, Bellinger, Dodgers, Austin Meadows for the Rays, Rosario, Braves, Detmers, Angels, and Cameron for the Tigers. Okay. Cruz, Pirates, Bichette, Blue Jays, Verdugo, excuse me, for the Red Sox. There's Altuve for Houston, Steven Strasburg for the Nationals, Luke Voigt, Yankees. Ooh, for the Mariners, we have Frazier Chrome. Not serially numbered. I was expecting that it would be, but pretty chrome, shiny. I like that. D. Smith, Mets, and Kawar for the Royals. Let me move this stack of base cards out of our way. All right, for those of you that do not have a contest entry that are still here watching, Mark took number 7. So this is just going to be blind draw. If you do not have a contest entry and you would like in, so my entries right now are Jordan has picks 1, 2, and 3. Mark is locked in with number 7, pick 4. And Ben Morris has pick 5. So anyone else watching that does not have a pick yet, give me a number between 1 and 9 if you want it. Berrios for the Blue Jays. Will Smith, Dodgers. Arcia, Braves. Freddie Freeman, Braves. Ruiz for the Nats. Oh, here's another one of those gems. Oh, Ohtani. Very nice. Cancer Ruby. Those are sweet cards. I do like those. Baez, Tigers, and Huff for the Rangers. Michael Pietris is going to take number 8. I'll explain the number system at the end. Let me jot that down. So 7 and 8 are now taken. I did not prepare enough trivia questions for 4 boxes worth of cards, I guess. Kyle Schwarber, Red Sox. Castillo, Reds. Woodruff, Brewers. Luzardo, Marlins. Soto, Washington. Jeter for the Yankees. Pham, Padres. Probably doesn't want to be associated with the Padres right now. Turner, Dodgers. You might slap somebody. Actually, I think he liked the Padres. He didn't like when people make fun of the Padres. Giolito, White Sox. Hayes for the Orioles. Crawford for the Giants. Manoah for the Blue Jays. Biggio for the Blue Jays. Harper for the Phillies. Tucker for Houston. And Tavares for Texas. Again, I know we're running late here. I'm trying to hurry. Seager, Texas. Carpenter, Cardinals. Suarez, Reds. Gregorius, Phillies. Gallo, Yankees. Kepler, Twins. Marquez, Cubs. Vierling, rookie for the Phillies. Anyone else want a chance at a prize that's still watching? Shout out a number here that's not taken, so not 7 or 8. Velotti, Rockies. Rizzo, Yankees. Turner, Dodgers. Dykman, Cubs. Stevenson, Reds. Garcia, Rangers. Moustakas, Reds. And Boz for the Rays. All right. Break out Mark and Michael now. Jordan and Ben as the bonus entry. You may also select a number that is not taken between 1 and 9. Sanchez, Yankees. Grisham, Padres. Hoskin, Phillies. Ryu, Blue Jays. Kevin Wright, Braves. Kyle Wright. Buxton, Twins. Dunning, Rangers. Riley, Braves. Next up, Clevinger, Padres. Marte, Mets. Longoria, Giants. Kluber, Rays. Houck, Boston. We have another one of those gem cards. Cabrian Hayes. Aquarius is the Garnet. The Garnet? I don't know. Carlson for the St. Louis. And Pearson for the Blue Jays. Jordan takes number 3. And Ben takes number 6. Every number is a winner. But all right, I had to jot those down quickly. Bruhan for the Rays. Arias, Twins. Ryan, Twins. Lynn, White Sox. Frazier, Mariners. Castellanos, Reds. Garrett Cole, Yankees. Chrome. Pretty nice. Paddock and Darvish, both for the Padres. We'll remove this stack of base cards. At least you get a nice, healthy stack of base cards in a Gypsy Queen box. I do appreciate that. I like this set okay, and I don't like the nameplates. They're very difficult to read, but otherwise I like it. Gurriel for the Astros. Realmuto, Phillies. Keuchel, White Sox. Nimmo, Mets. Ooh, we've got a, I don't know what this is, but it's numbered out 99. Sapia, maybe? Yordan Alvarez, 74 out of 99 for Houston. Strider for the Braves. Burns for the Brewers. And Alonso for the Mets. Flaherty, Cardinals. Wheeler, Phillies. Yelich, Brewers. Cabrera, Marlins. Sonny Gray, Reds. Howard for the Rangers. Frias for the Diamondbacks. And Kirilloff for the Twins. Nearly done. We should get one more auto still. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. Clint Frazier, Cubs. Reyes, Cleveland. Josiah Gray, Nationals. Maeda, Twins. Another one of the gem cards. Aaron Judge. Taurus, the Diamond. Pretty nice Judge. Bell for Washington. Anderson for Miami. Still looking for that other autograph. Cabrera, Detroit. Verlander, Houston. McNeil, Mets. Peterson, Braves. Arenado, Cardinals. Contreras, Cubs. Tim Anderson, White Sox. Ozzie Albies for the Braves. And an awful lot of card sorting to do when we're done with this break, aren't I? Bohm for the Phillies. Merrifield for the Royals. McKinstry for the Dodgers. McClanahan for the Rays. For the Twins, Terry. Oh, we've got a black and white Carrasco for the Mets, numbered out of 50. Going to the Mets, 31 out of 50. Very nice. Tejada for St. Louis and Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. Scherzer, Mets. Baddoo, Tigers. Garcia, Nationals. Gonzalez, Seattle. Mookie Betts, Dodgers. There's our second auto. Going to Boston. This is Seabold, rookie. Connor Seabold. Going to Boston. Not a terrible auto. Pretty nice. Don't know anything about Connor. Vasquez, also for Boston, and De La Cruz for the Marlins. 2 more packs, and we're done. Kirk for the Blue Jays. Kelenic for Seattle. Schmidt for the Yankees. Snell for the Padres. Cleveland gets Rosario. Ooh, we have for Detroit, numbered out of 99, a blue chrome card. 94 out of 99. Manning. Matt Manning. A lot of rookies in this set that I don't know. Nelson Cruz for the Rays, Santana Royals, and Hernandez for the Blue Jays. And one last pack. Gonzalez, White Sox. Berger, White Sox. Bryant for the Giants. Barrero, Cincinnati. We have our Wander Franco rookie. See the future. Die cut Wander Franco rookie. Kind of like the Dunner's box right at the end, coming with the hot rookies. Ichiro back then, Franco now. Joe Adell, Angels, Sanchez, Miami, and our final card for Toronto is Gossman. So that does it for Gypsy Queen. Pretty good box. I will probably do a box review of this on the blog, so I won't take the time to recap. You can rewatch the video if you want that. I don't have time for it. We have our prize giveaway to do. So we're going to do what we did last time, where I have a sheet of cards. I'll try to get them all on screen. Some of these are the same. Some of these are different. I have refreshed it to get things going. And what I'm going to do with this sheet is take care of all the numbers. So on this sheet, we're going to do that first. So Mark Hoyle had number 7. So just counting like you normally would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Mark Hoyle is going to get a piece of history. The Sputnik launched. So that's going to Mark. Now, I will say behind one card on each sheet is a little slip of paper that says pack winner. And I promised better packs, so I went to my local Walmart, and they had a blaster of Topps Gallery from 2021. So we will pull a pack from this if someone wins a pack. The only rule is, and I didn't look at the checklist, so I don't know if he's in this set or not, but if there's a Barry Larkin card, that goes to me. But otherwise, you get everything in the pack. So that's how it's going to work. So that was number 7. So Mark is taken care of. Michael Pietras had card number 8. So Michael, you're going to walk away with Eddie Murray. This is a mini card from 86, I think. So you get the Eddie Murray, not the pack winner. Jordan had number 3. So Jordan, you're going to get Jose Valentin from the wonderful Fleer Tradition set. And not a pack winner. And Ben Morris has number 6. This one was the pack winner last time. I moved the slip this time. So you get the Twins team card. So those were our free or our auto entries. Now to the fun part. Jordan, you have 3 picks in a row. And then Ben Morris, you have pick number 4. Here's how this works. Jordan, if you're still here, you may choose any card you want from this sheet, or I have a second sheet. You can say, let's move on to the second sheet. Remember, one of these cards is worth a free pack. We happen to not hit it yet, so your odds are pretty good that you may get it. So in case you can't make out, we have a Cameron Maybin rookie card from Topps 52. We have the Josh Lindblom Phillies gold sparkle thingy. We have a Bobby Bonilla from 90 Score. We have David Gerard, football player from the Jaguars. And down at the bottom, we have a Flair card of Mark Portugal. I do love Flair. So, Jordan, if you are here, you may choose any one of those. Or you may tell me move on to sheet number 2, where you will get to make 3 picks. So Jordan wants the Maven, a wise choice, I will say. Not a pack winner, but rookie card. Let me write this down. And these will all be added to your stacks, so no worries on that. Okay, so that was your first pick. Jordan, you have 2 more. You cleaned up the player trivia. Again, you may pick here. You've got a 1 in, well, actually, it would have a 50% chance, I suppose, of getting the pack winner, or you can move on to sheet number 2. All right, sheet number 2. Just for the record, there's the pack winner card underneath the Jaguar. All right, sheet number 2 might have something of interest for you. If you don't have it, we start with Derek Jeter up at the top. We have a old Philly Greg Luzinski from 1981 Donruss. We have the shiny Prism Edgar Martinez. The second row has a Harmon Killebrew, Cooperstown Matt Chapman from Big League, Hideo Nomo with a clipboard and drinking a cup of water. And then down at the bottom, Ben Paulson from Heritage, Jay Buhner from Pinnacle Mint, and a Julio Franco from the Classic set. So you have 2 more picks. They're coming from this page. What would you like? I probably know one of your picks, but I could be wrong. You might have it already. And then, again, I'm going to take the shiny Edgar. So there's pick 1, not the pack winner. You do have the Jeter already. Okay. I thought you might, but you never know. You have to pick 1 more from this sheet. And then, Ben, you're going to get the last pick, and then you'll have the same choice that Jordan had, which is to say you can take 1 card from this. Or you're going to go with the Harmon Killebrew. I don't remember where I put the... Nope, wasn't there. There's the Harmon Killebrew. All right, that's Jordan. So, Ben, you have the same options. You can take 1 card from this sheet, or you can tell me to move on to the 3rd sheet, where you will get 1 pick there. If Ben is still in the room. Don't know if Ben is still here. So I'll recap, Ben, in case you are here. You got the Jeter, the Greg Luzinski for the 81 Donruss, the Matt Chapman Defensive Wizard, Nomo, Ben Paulson Heritage card, Jay Buhner, or Julio Franco. Ben's going with the Nomo. A wise choice because it's a cool card, but not the pack winner. So no pack winner today. Down there it is. The classic. Julio Franco was the pack winner this time around. So we'll do that again next time. Hopefully we'll get some pack winners. Maybe I'll put 2 pack winners on a sheet or something. Maybe 1 out of 9 is a little tough. I want to give away some packs. After all, I went all the way to Walmart just to buy that for the very reason to have some better packs, because I thought we should have some cooler packs. But yeah, that's going to be a wrap for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, guys and gals. There will be 1 more night of Breakers Club scheduled for hopefully next Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Final night, maybe I'll double up the pack prizes or something, or try to have more trivia, maybe a lot more trivia, maybe just more picks. I don't know. We'll see. But until then, have a wonderful evening, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Thanks for watching and hanging out. It makes it so much more fun for me. I know a lot of people watch these after the fact, but it sure helps me and makes it fun for those of you that do make it during the live recording. Otherwise, it's just me talking to myself for almost 2 hours reading a bunch of names. So very much appreciate it. one and all. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully the prizes are fun. And maybe next time we'll give away some Topps Gallery. All right. Have a good night, guys. See ya.